The Walking Dead Season 11, Episode 7 is now out for you all to go and watch this episode. It's all over the place, but it's in a good way. So we're going to talk about it, but let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in the comments below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe as well. Without further ado, let's jump into this review of Episode 7, Season 11 of The Walking Dead. So last week's episode was absolutely incredible. I really thoroughly enjoyed that episode so much. It was really the most horrific episode we have seen horror-wise. It was a true horror episode. It gave you everything you wanted in a horror film into this particular episode, and I really enjoyed that. The people were just freaky in that household, absolutely freaky. But this episode doesn't go down the same route as the last week's episode. This episode is completely different, and this time we are actually discovering more about certain character and their relationships with other characters, while also finding out some other stuff about that whole organization and what is really going on. And I tell you what, I'm getting some Terminus vibes. Not going to lie, getting some Terminus vibes from this particular whole thing. They are just, I don't trust them. And that's what, you know what? We're going to start right there. Look, so we know that obviously the previous episodes, Eugene, Princess, and Ezekiel broke the law with that girl as well. And so they have been punished in this episode, and they have to clear walkers out of a particular buildings and stuff like that so they can expand, basically. So it's basically like the same thing when you want to build something, you crush everything and then you build it. They're doing that. They're just walking out the walkers so that they can expand their community and build from there on. Why also, we are, I believe her name is Yamenko. Yelamenko. I'm probably butchering the name. The other one, the Asian lady, she, the one with her brother, is in there. We follow her as well. She is being a lawyer because that's what she was. And we're finding out some interesting things about her and her experience with these people. And they also took away her brother out of nowhere, which I thought was very strange. And I don't know why. But the guy that is in the commercials for this place is so freaking creepy. And I do not trust a single thing he has to say. He is untrustworthy. He is giving me pig vibes from Terminus. Like, he's just so sly and so disgusting in the way that he speaks to people and stuff like that. Like saying to her, oh, well, I can help you if you scratch my back. You know, later on, I may need a favor done, which is never good. It means he's got a freaking plan or something like that. But then also, I get the biggest elitist vibes from this community. They obviously just care about the top people in this. If you're like, they don't allow you to level up in this society. That's what I'm getting from it. Once you're at the bottom, you're at the bottom for the rest of your life. If you're at the top, you're at the top for the rest of your life. And you can do whatever you want. Because we see that when this young couple come through and they're just talking crap about Eugene and stuff like that. And then when Eugene and the girl that he's been speaking to go and have to clear the other one, they see them kissing on the thing, but then there's walkers coming. So naturally, Eugene goes straight into action because he's been in this situation before, and he murders all of the walkers. And this guy has the audacity to go to Eugene and call him an asshole and saying, you ruined my day and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, this guy just saved your fucking life, and you have the nerve to talk to Eugene like that? And then there's another one coming out of nowhere, and he's about to eat his girlfriend. So she then kills the walker and gets a little bit of blood on the guy's girlfriend, and he starts calling her a bitch, like, oh, look what you did. You got blood all over it. So guess what my man Eugene does? That's right. This guy ain't no scared Eugene anymore. This ain't Eugene from earlier. This is Eugene who has been through the ringer. He has been absolutely through everything. This is the Eugene we know and love now. And you hear my man just absolutely, boom, straight in old mate's face. Just bam, drops the little bitch. And this little bitch is like, oh. So then obviously the guards come and he's like, he basically just straight up lies. He's like, oh, this guy assaulted me. He's supposed to be attacking me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, what is wrong with you? And the guy's like, yo, do you know who that is? Turns out it's the governor's son. And yeah, so Eugene's in the shit. And now obviously this guy's like, yo, I can help your friends. Like, this is how, it's the same guy that's on the ad, like the same guy who's just so sly and dirty. He's just like to Eugene, like, yeah, bro, if you just tell me where your community is, I can help you and your friends get out. And I'm like, bro, Eugene, do not give in to this guy. This guy's just using pure blackmail to get information out of you. I do not trust them at all. I don't trust them. I do not trust them. Get him rid of him. Where's Rick? Get Rick back in here. Him and Daryl, Negan, storm the thing. Bam, dead. Speaking of Negan, the interaction with Maggie. Oof. That is such a tense moment. Whenever they're together, it's so tense because of what Negan did and what he said to Maggie in this episode, where she's like, so basically what you're saying is you change things if you could go back? And he's like, yeah, I would change things if I could go back. And he goes, I'd kill all of you at that one moment, which makes sense because if you see from Negan's point of view as well, he lost his people as well. He's protecting his people. Rick and that were protecting his people. And realistically, if he did go back when he had them all in that circle, if he had just killed all of them, he'd be the king of the place right now. He would be ruling. Like, he would just be wrecking everyone. So I can see what I mean. But he's like, it's just so good to see Negan and Maggie interact. It's just so good. It's absolutely so good. And now they are using the Whisperer's plan as well. They got the mask on. They got a herd going towards the Reapers. That's going to be interesting. We also see Daryl and his girl in this episode as well, which I loved as well. And you see the humane side of her in this when they discover her young family that are in trouble. The wife's about to die, and there's a son and a dude. And basically, Pope wants him to kill him. That guy's a dickhead. He needs to die. He needs to die. I hope Daryl kills him. I really do. I really do. But Daryl's playing this very, very, very coolly and great, being on the double-ended of the double agent sort of role where he's on the inside working. So I hope that Daryl doesn't go down the dark path, but I don't. It's Daryl. I don't believe he will. I believe he will come back. He's going to find a way to get out of there alive, which is going to be great. But we also saw the humane side where the mother is there about to die, and she's like, just put me out of my misery. I'm ready to go. After they let the other two go, she's about to kill her, but she can't. And Daryl just steps up and does it. And now they're going back. They got the call back. So it's going to be interesting to see. Daryl obviously wants to tell her something, and I think he wants to try and get her on his side so they can kill Pope and do all that. So next week's episode is going to be very vital, I think. I think we're going to see the Reapers fall. I think we're going to see them fall. I think they're going to die. I think the big main plot point moving forward is once I think the Reapers are going to go, I think we're going to get rid of that storyline. And then I think what we're going to really focus on is the whole, whatever it's called, that whole thing where Princess and all that are in. I think that's going to be the main thing. I don't know what's going to happen. But I think the Reapers is coming to the end. I think that's going to come to the end. So let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in the comments below. Smash that like button for me. Click subscribe as well. And I'll see you all in the next video. And until then, stay safe. Peace out.